this is the field we're playing today. There is forests on one side. The mission we're playing is no retreat, and the objective has been placed here as well as there. Defender has chosen this half of the table to defend, and then on this side there are wheat fields, some trees, and a town with a church, perfect for observers. So with that, the defender is now placing himself, his objectives as well as his army. He's got 11 platoons. He's the armoured recce. They are a trained force against Remer's battle-hardened FBB. So we'll see how this turns out. We'll be back after deployment. Okay, so what do we have catching the Army Group B today?
Okay, so this is the Calvary Recon troop from the 14th Cavalry, so they're all confident trained. What we have here is that you see the 1st and 2nd IC, right? Followed by 2 platoons of 3 sections each in terms of the Calvary Recon. We also have 2 platoons of M24 Chaffees. You have 1 armoured rifle platoon. So here we have a few artillery battery, 10.5s or 105s, and we have a battery of 4 priests as well. So that will make up 1750 for the Americans.
Okay, so for today, we're going to try something new where the general kind of gives an idea of what their army is meant to do, what's the plan behind it. So we'll start with the Allies player. What's this about? You got 11 platoons, right?
I have 11 platoons. I don't really have a plan, I must say, because this has been a list that I've been thinking about since a year back, and I was never able to run it. And I actually thought I was playing against a list filled with half tracks, but I was pleasantly surprised when I just turned up today to be told otherwise. So, okay, we'll see what we can do with it, and hopefully the recce would be able to get around the side and do some damage to the Panzers before they go down in flames.
Well, boys and girls, this is why you don't snipe lists. It's a very bad idea. But 11 platoons ought to do something, and I see the ARP is pretty big. So what are the AT values of the artillery?
Direct AT value for that is 9.
And then for
bombardment is 4 and 4 plus.
And
they're both 4 and
they
4
can
pluses.
combine, right?
Yes, they can technically, but I probably won't be doing that so much.
Okay, alright, thank you. Okay, so for today, I have, this is round 2 of Remer Escapes the Ardennes Forest. So, after the last match, he bumped into some Panzers. So, we're playing the FBB list from the PDF, same list that Remer comes from. But I'm playing the tank force today. So I've got 2 combat platoons of 4 Panzer IVs each. These are Js, so they are actually being proxied because they're supposed to have the mesh. A 1 IC and 2 IC, or 1 IC, 2 IC. It's identified by the small layer symbol over there. I have 1 support platoon of Panzer Grenadiers, which benefit from the motorcycle reconnaissance. They are 2 squads, so 5 stands in total. Remer this time is not on a half track, he's in a Cobalt wagon, but since he's a warrior, he can join anybody. I have 1 Panzer Fusilier. The half tracks are supposed to be here, I need to get them later. I have 3 confident trained Stugs. Oh, this is confident trained as well, and confident trained. And I have the 8 Reds, which are also confident trained. So total I have 1750 points, 3 objectives, and 6 platoons. So we'll see what is going to sneak up on us and try and catch Army Group B. I'm changing from half tracks to tanks because I realized that there is a premium on the Grenadiers. They're about 300 points for these guys, even though they bring very little extra than what normal Grenadiers can do. But they've got a lot of trained support options. And I found out that with tank companies, that's normally the problem. Your support options are very, very expensive along with the tanks, because the tanks are the point sink. So I brought the tanks, which are CV. I brought the infantry assault, which is CV with Remer, and then the recce and recce are CT, and the breakthrough guns are CT. So we'll see how this works out. I've got 13 tanks on the table, excluding these 8 Reds, which really don't count as tanks. So yeah, we'll roll out the mission and then we'll see if Remer makes it back to Berlin. Okay, so for deployment of the Defender, we have got one scout platoon. What are they called? Calvary Recon. 2 platoons. They are both at the side, the very line of the center table. And then we've got his ARP, which have started dismounted and in prepared positions. They have got 1 light mortar, 5 bazookas, lots of rifle or rifle MG?
5 rifle.
5 rifles.
Rifles.
Okay, and then back here we have the 1005s, 105s. And then he's got 1 Chaffee platoon in ambush, and the rest are coming as reserves. So without further ado, we'll start with recce moves, and then we will begin. So Defender first. Okay, so for recce move, the M8 and the recce cars have moved up. They've spread out a little bit. Now he's trying to block my recce move over here because I have 2 platoons of recce together. Probably a mistake, but they are wheel vehicles, so I want them to move up as soon as possible. So with that, we're moving to attacker turn 1, which is rare for Remer because the meta here is a lot of people play tank companies. So I get to attack. Let's see what I do first. We'll be back after movement. Okay, so after turn 1 movement for attacker, we have moved the Stugs up. The recces have taken advantage of the roads, so they've moved all the way up here. We're going to try and destroy the Calvary Recons that they have. And then the Panzers have all moved up. Got 10 Panzers in a line there. He doesn't have his both artillery down yet, so he can't do a double width, so I'm trying to take advantage of that now. The half-tracks have moved up as well. So with that, we are now moving to shooting phase, and let's see if we manage to fight them off. Okay, so for attacker turn 1, these Panzer Grenadiers wiped out the 2 unarmored. All these Panzers fired in and killed 2 unarmored as well. So we did 3 main gun hits, so we hit 1, 2 and killed the M8. Over here, we shot everything we had, main guns and all, into here. We hit with all the main guns and the MGs, didn't kill anybody. The half-tracks, however, managed to kill 1 LMG stand. So with that, he needs to make his platoon morale. And he passes on a confident training. So with that, it is now moving to assault phase. And we'll be back after stormtroopers. Okay, so everything passed its stormtrooper. So we moved everything up just 4 inches. We're going to try and close in on that objective. And with that, we now move to Defender turn 1. Reserves? No, that's a 3. Okay, so we're now moving to Defender turn 1. Okay, turn 1 Defender movement. He moved his M8, which passed its morale, through my force and over here. Which, yes, they can do that. It's part of the rules. Tanks can move through other tanks as long as you don't end within 2 inches of another enemy team. So he's there. Enemy tank also. Enemy tank. Oh yeah, it's infantry to infantry, infantry to tank. Tank to tank is okay. And then he's right behind my Stugs. That's actually a bog that I failed on my stormtrooper. So that's what's going on. So with that, we are now moving to shooting phase, and he's holding the barrage bombardment in his hand. So where will that be, sir? Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Go ahead and range in. Must be centered. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get everybody. Move people. You get the Panzer also.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Go.
So
Range in on 3s. Nothing dodging.
come on. Oh, thank God.
TOT, I believe.
Yes, TOT.
Okay. All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 first.
Yep.
Doesn't matter which one I allocate to, right?
Yep. Doesn't matter.
So train towards force.
Yep. We'll be back after shooting phase. Attacker turn 1 shooting. he caught me on a bombardment here. He had about 6 teams under that. He hit everything, or he hit 4 teams. I passed all my saves. And then he failed to... I did fail one, but then he failed to bail me. The M8 that snuck around the side to hit me at the back hit me for no, he missed completely, so that's fine. And then over here, he did a light mortar bombardment, 1 gun over here, trying to do some damage, did nothing. What actually did a lot of damage was this LMG fired 5 shots into this platoon, which through a small slit was not concealed, so they took 3 casualties because he hit with all 5 hits on 3+. So with that, we're moving to attacker turn 2, and we'll do my protected ammo Stug first. On a 4 up, pass. So he's back up. And with that, we move to movement, and we'll be back after that. Okay, so movement turn 2, attacker. We've moved everything forward as far as we can. Half tracks have moved up, Panzer 4s, my 1 IC, 2 IC. 8 Reds have stayed still. And since he wants to play a game of going behind each other's back, I'm running back behind him to his rear of 0, and then we'll fire from there. So with that, we are now moving to shooting phase, and we'll be back after that. Gonna try and push him off this objective as soon as possible before his reserves arrive. Okay, so after about 50 shots from this entire line here, we hit really quite a lot of times because I removed gun to ground, and we only killed 1 guy. My opponent's dancing right now. I know, sportsmanship, right? This guy, and then, and then this guy fired into here. We hit him 5 times, but he passed all his saves. The 2 Stuks fired in. We hit, failed firepower. So with that, we are done with the shooting phase, and we're moving into assault, which we will allow you to watch. I will attach the 1 IC with this platoon, the 2 IC with this platoon, and we'll charge. And just put this down, try and do an assault cam kind of feel to it. Okay, there we go. Try to hit that. Okay, so let me see who's in range of 4.
So 8.
8 in.
8 in as well. So 3 bazookas.
3 bazookas, you're all pinned.
Yes. So your
5s.
That's 5s.
That's right. Can you roll somewhere? So
sure. 5s. Okay. No.
All miss.
Alright.
Okay. So who can hit only this guy?
1.
Only these 2 lah.
Okay.
So 1 IC first, 3+. Hits this guy.
No.
Miss.
So 1
dead. Counter?
counter.
Here goes nothing.
Counter.
Okay. He rolled a 6 for that. All within 8, right?
Yes,
Of the
all
team.
within 8.
So just measure who's in and who you want to be in. Up to about here, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can join. Right, this guy also, yeah. 5 teams can join. Okay. Hey, you need to move 4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. We are 4 here.
Okay. Are you in? In, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
we're in. And
This guy?
This is
Can he get in?
4,
I don't think so.
4 over here.
Can I?
Still within 2 row.
Okay.
The normal guys are 82. I'll try anyway. And 4 inches to this.
This guy? No.
Yeah, might as well. 4 inches, so I'll be close enough. Yeah, over here.
Okay, go ahead.
So, right.
Do the 2
Yes.
do the 2 bazookas first, and then we'll do the rest after that.
So the 2 bazookas.
Yeah.
One miss, one hit.
One hit, yep. And then the
three
3 normal guys. Hey, gun teams cannot move to.
This is my MG.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
this.
LMG
Sorry,
cannot,
sorry.
right? LMG cannot.
Okay, and 2 guys.
So this guy was somewhere back, right?
Oh no, he was here.
No,
he
this
was
guy
here
died.
watching the road.
This guy died.
He didn't die. This one here died.
Oh, okay, so he just hits from here, lah.
So he hits from
yeah,
here.
yeah,
So
okay,
he
got
does
it.
anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No problem. Manpack cannot charge. All gun teams cannot counter attack, right? Cannot move to counter attack. Because they're still a gun team, they just move as infantry. And if you're gone to ground, you count as infantry. No.
Okay, never mind. We will sort this out later.
That's better, he can still hit. He can still in range.
So 2 hits. 2 hits.
Okay, so I'll do the one bazooka first. Pass. And the normal 2 hits, I need a pass.
Okay.
Sorry, so that's a 4, 5, 6. So you still count as hitting me, right? So I need to make a motivation to hit you back.
Fail.
1 IC is there.
Fail.
Pass. So we move in. St Vith Begleit. Alright. Oh shit, the camera's on. Oh, the singing. Sorry, German's terrible. Okay, 3 over here. We did 2. And then the other 3 on the other side. 2. So 4 dead.
1, 2, 3,
4.
and take 4. Okay.
Just counter lah. No
counter.
Just try.
Yep.
Did you get a reroll for that?
Confident dex, yeah. No, confident train. I have no reroll because my 1 IC is too far behind.
And bazookas are infantry teams, right? So you have no problem running away.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
So in this case, I break 4 inches.
Up to 6.
Up to 6, right? Yeah. Okay.
But it's up to you how far you want to move. And then I will move an additional 4. This guy will stay here. I will roll a bog.
Close.
I move in 4 inches. Out like that. I want it to be half out, yeah?
Yep.
So that he can see that side in case the ambush comes up. And then 4, 4, 4. Okay. With that, I think I will decide. Remer is now deciding if he wants to go in for the charge over here. No, I'm gonna attack him, and then the rest are gonna have to. Yeah. I can not bog, and then my escorts just run down and kill you, right? That's the rule. If I choose not to mow the bog check, then the escorts can run down and
in this case, only the escorts get charged.
Until the counter attack lah. But okay. That's what Blitzkrieg is for. Charge. I'll move everything. Oh, sorry. Sky moves. So they're all within 2 inches of the line. They won't bog.
Okay, so defensive first.
Go ahead. 8 inches of this. This guy gets also. No.
No, 4 inches.
Oh, okay. So
Sorry,
get.
it's a carbine team, so it's 8 inches.
8 inches. In.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can this hit? Because this one goes, it's blocked by the front main.
This guy? No.
Yeah.
You're a gun team. Oh, you're not a gun team.
I'm not a gun
No. Infantry can fire over other infantry and vehicles. If I'm on foot, then you can't. Yeah. So
Okay.
go ahead. So you've
two
got
bazookas first?
2 bazookas, 5s.
Come 5s.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, he got a 4 and a 3.
Nope.
So we'll make this the official dice area.
So
And then you have
the
3 normal
other
shots.
3 more shots, 1 hit.
1 hit into my side of 0. Pass. So since let's just measure this. Nope, just out. So just 4 hits on you lah. All the escorts will hit you. Remer is inside, so it's 2 plus. So yeah, okay, never mind. They're all dead. Counter?
Yeah, might as well. No.
Nope.
Nope.
Is your one IC around?
Nope, 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 too far.
Okay, so fall back. In consolidation, they will get out there. Because I suspect, I feel a Chaffee charge coming up.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 6 teams left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Take a platoon morale.
Okay. So this was kind of the idea of my list. It's kind of a hit hard and fast. I have nothing which is stationary, so that kind of helps a little bit. Okay, then push back everybody 2 inches. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Yeah, everybody else is fine.
Platoon morale.
Platoon morale, go ahead. Pass. Remer is going to be nice and far behind.
Go away.
Hey!
You want a
Okay,
handshake before you
this
go?
is the first guy who tried to kill Remer at the Ardennes Forest, New Zealand Commonwealth. So with that, gentlemen, we are now moving to. I'll finish up my stormtroopers over here. Fails. The Stooks pass. The 8 rats fail, and the Panzer Grenadiers pass. So we'll just shuffle these guys a little bit. And with that, we are now moving to Defender turn 2. Okay, so turn 2, Defender. He rolled his 2 Defender reserve rolls and he got 1 in. So he brought in the Chafees. They're light tanks, so he moved a full 16 and they've got stabilizers, so I hear. So that's probably not going to work out very well. He's popped his other ambush over here and he's going to fire in at them. Are you out of 8 of this guy? This is Recce. Yep, okay. Alright, so other than that, he has moved 1 infantry stand to contest the objective. And other than that, that is it. Oh, his 1 IC was over here. He moved up all the way over here. He's going to shoot through the woods to try and hit something. So with that, we're now moving to shooting phase. And we'll be back after that. Okay, so after shooting turn 2 Defender, the Chaffees over here used MGs and wiped out this platoon. I have to roll platoon morale. This Chaffee over here, yeah, you can hear you can just hear the sportsmanship. And then over here, these guys fired into here, killed 2 tanks. This guy, let me see what happened. Yeah, also need to roll. So we'll do these guys first since they have no choice. 1 dice, they do not benefit from Hitler's bodyguards. They're gone. Yeah, you see that? See that? Yeah. These allied players. Okay. And then for these guys, also need to roll. Oh shit. Pass. Sorry. Okay, and then the blue team, I have a decision to make. I can either have Remer join, and then the first row is on a 3+, and the second row. But if I fail, then they run. Or I can roll them by themselves, and as Hitler's bodyguards, they get to reroll, and it's a 4+. So it's a 75% versus 83%. No, slightly lower than that, 82, 81. Okay, so with that, I will roll the first. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna roll 4+. We pass. Okay. Okay. Why am I gonna go for another 7% and lose my commander? All right. So with that, we're now moving to assault. Yes.
Assault into empty position. Doesn't your half tracks need to roll for?
Sorry.
They got shot there, right?
Yes. Half tracks need to roll. Correct.
Oh.
No, half track's gone.
Best friend.
Okay. Does anybody hit Chaffee's assault first?
What? Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are destroyed. So this is the only one that's left here.
I got one
Yes.
100L. And
Wait,
then I
assault from
got
where?
the whole single
Assault Chaffee into
Because I want to buy
empty position here.
No, the 100L is the double action one. But I want because I want to get the.
So you can't do defensive fire because your Panzers more than 4 inches.
没有，我在看那个 Infinity。 Infinity 那个0.0。
You counter.
I will counter attack. Remer will join for this. So tank terror. 3+. Pass.
Actually, it's just one dice. You just
No. Reroll.
你也是呀，贵啊，200到300多。我那套我看的是，它是叫做do in one，所以它会给一个点1.5分。
No, but it's in 60 seconds.
它是300多块分，它现在
And then Remer has to go in as well.
Okay.
So I roll this guy first since he's the furthest out. Hit. Remer.
plus. Okay.
Hit. Miss. 2 hits. Sorry, Remer also gets a hit. Okay.
So 80.
6. Faust. And you open your hatch.
Oh.
其实点4的也是点4来拍的。
1 bail, 1 block. 6 is still block.
Okay.
你知道 Infinity 好在哪里吗 Rico？ Infinity 哦。
1 bail, 1 block, counter.
它后面那个 button 哦，它是
Village.
它的
Village.
Counter. That gives me 3 dice to you. Of which I kill 2.
I mean you can manually change it but it's like very fast so.
Yeah.
Morale to counter. In.
卖不错哎，就刚刚 Louis 进来买一套。
I'll do the Faust. Hits. Remer. Miss.
Nope. Okay, so 1 more kill.
1 more kill.
Counter. Counter. 2. 1. No. 1.
Hey, your trees don't hit. You're not a vet.
Sorry?
You're trained.
No. Okay, sorry. This 3.
No. Your previous roll.
I had 2 hits. I rolled a 4. I rolled 3, right? 4, 5, and 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one.
How many? Nothing.
Nothing. 3 and 1.
Okay, so I still must counter?
You still must.
Oh,
counter.
cause tank terror, right? Pass. 1 for Faust.
Nope.
1 for normal hit. Hit. So you
He
still
also
need
has
to
a Faust, right?
No,
Remer
Faust.
has no Faust.
So that's why I'm only separate. Because Remer is 2.
Safe.
Pass, but I hit, must counter.
Counter.
Fails. Sorry, we haven't been recording his dice rolls, but yeah, okay. So he has to run away now. So I capture 1 bail and then you run off.
Okay, platoon. Okay, platoon morale at the end first. Can you move?
Your commander had to die lah because the first 3 died.
Yep. No, but even if my commander died, I still get to roll the.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that you can't move later unless your 1 IC gets within range. What? How far?
Let's do 6.
6.
你看一下这些 character 的这样。
Okay. You can move 16, so you just choose where you want to be. He's deciding where he wants to move, so.
这个是什么知道吗？
It's actually a 10.
And this is gone. Hey, do captured stay on? Captured take off, right?
Take off. Okay.
I will move my 4 inch back.
Assault into empty position again.
You will assault into empty positions. Assaulting teams, move your guys. Yes, I'll be tank terror.
In this case, you need to, but you don't get damage, right?
Cool.
Okay, because if I don't hit you, you don't need to roll to counter assault. But I'm already contesting,
Yes.
so I actually don't need to move anymore.
Will he assault?
No, but now's the best time to catch Remer.
True, but I cannot reach him. And what happens?
Oh, he's going to swing
He's
first.
going to swing first, and he gets 2 hits. And it's going to be annoying.
Okay, but you got the best setup also.
Okay, pause, stop.
No, stop. Okay, platoon morale for him. I'm not joining now because there's only 1 guy left.
Oh, really?
Pass. So they'll stick
So
around.
survival every time.
Yes. But I can do that funny thing where they run off and they don't count. This. Okay. We'll call it. Okay, so for attacker turn 3, we passed one protected ammo bale, so we moved out. This guy is still bailed. Over here, we failed the bulk test to move back, so he's stuck there. And this platoon removed one tank up. So with that, we are now moving to shooting phase, and we've also moved the 8 rats down this way. So we'll go to shooting phase and we'll be back after that. Oh, the blue squad failed its last man standing, so it ran away. So, yeah. Okay, we'll go now to shooting phase and we'll be back. Okay, so for shooting, turn 3 attacker, the 8 rats and these munch wiped out the M8 through 1 bale from the 8 rats and then 2 double bales from the MGs. Over here, these 6 Panzer shots into there, bailed 1 and killed 2 Chaffies. And then this Panzer fired 4 shots into the infantry. These guys fired 8 shots into the infantry. Remer fired 2 shots. So with that, we are now moving to assault phase, and I will assault. They are going to assault. We'll get a nice angle and then we'll... Okay, so I have decided to assault, and he's doing his DF now. Go ahead.
So these 2, DF here, and then this one has to roll separately because there's a concealment.
Yes.
So the 2 normal ones, 1 hit. And the mortar, 5 as rifle team. Hit. Bazooka. 5.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Rifle cannot go on field.
Can. So 1 rifle will be negated. 1 side bazooka 10. So no chance lah. Just chosen.
There's one British hero that you can
Remer fails. Remer died. DF. No, because so Remer's dead. He's wounded. He'll come back. These 2. No. But there's no infantry to jump to. So 2.
If there's someone to jump, you jump.
Counter?
You can't counter, right?
Oh my god, it was like, what's that show?
Because once the PC is dead, you cannot counter.
Is it? I don't know, there's a lot of shows that I know there's this one show, you must kill everyone around.
Because the PC was in front, right?
You consolidate. I'm staying there because I'm less than 2 inches away.
Okay.
I can choose my... Why can you choose which country?
Bring 1 step, 1 Panzer form. Is...
No, I say why can you choose which nationality?
Choose the one with the both of them.
No. So Arty we roll.
Yeah, Arty we roll.
Yeah. But you must do Arty that.
Oh yeah, I know. You must be Panzer Grenadier list.
Don't need lah.
Okay, so that's it. And
either a Danish or...
it's now attacker turn 3.
They never say Panzer.
Okay, so for defender turn 3, reserves came in. He brought in his scout platoon. They're here, and then he has wrote a bulk check for that tank to come out. Over here, his 1 IC has come round. His 2 IC from over there has sped down this. Here is it?
Yep.
British Army's got carry-on sergeant.
Here. And then,
okay.
And then, so that's what he's done for movement. We're now moving to shooting phase. He is contesting this objective. So, yep, we'll move to shooting phase. We'll be back after that. Okay, so turn 3 defender shooting. He shot into the back here. I passed my save. Well, fine. The Chafees fired in here, blowing out one tank. The artillery hit here and killed the 2IC. Hey, 2IC can jump, right? I need to pass a warrior save lah.
Yes, twice he can jump. Warrior 16.
I roll or you roll?
He bought it, you roll.
I roll. So 4, 5, 6 is it?
Oh, now you got sort of.
I reroll that?
Yeah, I always never tell.
Okay, so jump to here lah.
I told you what, right?
But he's built up.
Yeah, it's better. Okay, so with that we move to attacker turn 4.
Platoon morale first.
No need, because that guy is now a warrior. He's the last guy alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll move to attacker turn 4, we move to movement.
Who's that? No. Oh, yeah.
Okay, turn 4 movement. We just move the 2 panzers up. Other than that, pretty much stay still. This is failed to unveil, and the 8 reds have moved up. The panzer grenadiers have moved up. So with that, we're moving to shooting phase, and we'll be back after that. Okay, so
We're happy now.
opponent has stopped dancing.
There's nothing left. Almost.
Shooting phase. This panzer brigade, 2 shots win there. We managed to kill one of these tanks. Dead, right?
Yep.
And then over here, we managed to kill his 2IC. These guys fired in here, priority team tank teams. So the first one went into him, and then the MGs went into the 2 recce's and killed them off. So he's got to put 1 platoon morale here, right? He has also assigned 1 as a platoon command. Platoon morale over there. And then I have my stormtroopers. Do you want to roll your platoon morales? For the recce? Pass. Pass. Okay, so with that, stormtroopers, this guy, pass. Your 87.
Yeah. 87.
I thought it was quite funny because it's like I remember the time when I used to be so optimistic, so I think of all these funny things.
We'll be back after stormtroopers. Turn 4. This is turn 4 defender. He got 2 platoons in. So 1 platoon is his priests, which is come in straight from the board, and then the other is this recce team, which is spread all the way down. So with that, he's moved everything. We've done a platoon count. He just needs to take out 1 platoon for me to start rolling platoon morale checks. So yeah, we're now moving to his movement's done, and he's gonna start doing his shooting phase, and we'll be back after that. Okay, so for shooting phase, okay, for shooting phase, these guys fired into here. The priests, they all were at long range and outbreath 1, so it's 6s to hit. He didn't hit anything. The bazooka hit, I passed my save. This M8, which ran over from here previously, hit me in the side. He did bail 1 tank, but failed firepower. The Chaffees took out the 8 rats along with the reserves that came on, and they also took out the other 2 platoons. So with that, we're moving to assault phase, and he's going to assault. That's the only guy you can assault. 4 shots. Sure?
You do sympathize with EPs, but I still never go.
Direct.
Yeah, you can only fire 1 tank.
Okay. But this guy. So you can move all the way in. Alright. 3 hits. 3 hits. That's 3 hits. Do you want to roll your saves here? Yeah. 1 dead.
Oh, okay, sure. Assault tank. Hit, please.
He hits. I'll then roll my save. It's 85. I will counter attack. No! Okay. So they run, and he gets to capture the 1
tank. So actually, let's go around. Pass. Okay.
Okay. So with that,
Your company morale first.
yes. So I've fallen below. Company morale passes. So we stick around.
You hit the thing, Vivo!
We'll be back after movement. Okay, so for movement phase, there's not much to do. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this guy 12 inches. And then, okay, so my 2IC has moved up there. I'm trying to sort him. And then these guys didn't move. These guys just shuffled around a little bit. And we go now to shooting phase. We're back after that. Okay, for attacker turn.
Contesting.
Four.
No, but I'm dead. Actually, no, the game's over. You killed the sportsman.
No, it's not over.
I'm below half string. I can't take company morale.
Oh, you I see that.
Okay, so we just kind of realized I was going to do assaults, but then I killed off one platoon, and his 1IC and 2IC is dead. So, starting step. Good game. Remer makes it to Berlin with almost nothing left. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching.